Hi, I'm Rochester Chamber Communications Director Dan Smith, here with our CEO Bob Duffy. Coronavirus on the minds of a lot of businesses. Here at Rochester Chamber, we have resources for you. Go to the homepage of our website, see our coronavirus planning and resource pages for business. All kinds of information there. But before we get to that, let's talk about some protocols we put in place just today.
Thanks, Dan. We've been talking about this for a couple of weeks. We've done some things already, but we've expedited those steps, just given some of the growth downstate. A couple things today. First of all, we are going to a capacity to go fully remote if we have to. With our technology changes, we've ordered some laptops. We have the capability inside. If we had to go to this, every one of our employees could work remotely if need be. And managers will make that decision right now in terms of who should not, even starting as soon as next week. We have the capability to do that, and it's going to be a choice right now. If we have to go mandatory, we're able to do that. But that's something we put in place today, and pretty confident that's going to take hold very soon.
And the plan is to provide seamless customer service,
Yep.
whether from here in our offices or outside the offices. But we have made some changes, though, of those who are coming to our offices,
Yes.
about meetings and individual one-on-ones.
Right. Going back to the technology changes in remote, the one thing we cannot close down for 5 minutes. We have, all our members, our clients and customers, so there will be no interruption in service at any time with the chamber. The next thing is, starting Monday, we're going to be limiting access to the chamber office. We are not going to. We're not closed. We never close, but we're going to limit access. All large meetings are going to be postponed or canceled.
And that includes training programs and other type.
Includes training programs. Our affiliates are being notified today as well. Any large meetings are going to be canceled, and we're going to be having those meetings remote. We have the technology already in place to do that. So, any of our teammates here who are setting up a conference call with a committee or groups, we can do that remotely. It keeps everybody healthy. We have interviews that go on here. We have a staffing business, so we're going to be setting those up where people will call in for an appointment. Much like protocols I'm hearing from even from local hospitals, that you will call ahead. When you're ready, we'll bring you in. We'll have signs outside. We're going to be expecting people to stop, wash your hands, take some steps. If you are sick or not feeling well, you do not come to the office. That's for our employees and for any visitors. And it's really to protect everyone's health. Our clients, our members, our customers, our employees. We're doing really what is common sense and what a lot of our members are doing right now. We've been very vigilant. I want to commend Dan, our communications team and marketing team, for getting information out. We have daily contact with the governor's office, with the county exec's office. We have links on our website. We are looking at the best practices. We're very proud of a recent seminar we co-hosted with Nixon Peabody and Monroe County Health Department, Dr. Mendoza. We are trying to get as much information out as we can, but today we made decisions, just given the acceleration we're seeing downstate, to get some steps in place with limiting meetings, limiting access. Again, I'm going to reinforce, we are not closed, we are open. There'll be people here, but we're not going to have groups walking in. We're going to be doing it by appointment, and we're here to protect everybody. And that's the point, is to make sure everybody's health is maintained, and we're really being a best practice by example.
And we had several events planned through the end of March. Those are now on hold, not canceled, but postponed. Tell us about our events protocol now.
We have great events here, and really I commend Susan George and our events team. We've canceled all our events right now through the end of March. Right off the bat, they're canceled, or postponed, I should say. We hope to reschedule those. And given the enormity nationally with events like March Madness, golf, baseball, all the championships going on, hockey, we think this is more than a prudent step just to say, for everybody's safety and health, we're going to postpone for now. We'll be meeting and evaluating every week, so as conditions change, this may continue in April, we don't know, but Susan George will be in touch with all the attendees for future events in April. We'll make sure we have a direct line of communication. If you have any questions, call or email us. But again, just prudent steps to make sure that we maintain everybody's health and safety during these uncertain times.
Now, as a leader of an organization like Rochester Chamber, you have to strike a balance between not going too far and going just far enough. Tell about your thought process and the information that you gathered to make these decisions.
Well, I've been blessed in my previous careers to be involved in enough crises in my life that, first of all, I learned you don't panic. You are thoughtful, you make decisions, you listen to your people on the ground, which I do here. We have a great team here at the Chamber. You listen to the best experts, regionally and across the state, and make decisions. And I always say, if you are faced with a very difficult decision, go with the more proactive one. It's better to take a step that's a little more aggressive and more proactive than to be reticent and weak at a time like this. I think leaders really stand out when they lead a crisis and make good, prudent, but very focused, proactive decisions. I applaud our governor, who I think has probably led the nation in making great decisions, declaring a state of emergency literally weeks ago, and every day you can see some of the changes in the state, which I think are, to me, not only game changers, but it gives me a great degree of confidence in him and his team. And our county executive, our Adam Bello, our county executive, Dr. Mike Mendoza, our county health director, they've done a superb job locally. We stay in touch. They were in a chamber on Monday of this week. They keep us informed. They keep us up to date with best practices. We are reinforcing, like you hear all the time, basic cleanliness, hygiene, washing hands, staying away from people, not being in crowds. That 6-foot barrier seems to be one, but also touching things. We went through protocols today, cleaning our phones, our computers, our desks, our door handles. We have to be really smart and vigilant about this stuff. And again, we rely on the expertise that I'm lucky to work with here at the Chamber, but also in this region and across the state. So we are doing our best to bring to you that information as soon as we can on our website. And again, commend Dan and his team. We have the most up-to-date links on our website right now. And again, they may change. I mean, one issue we have not talked about, the issue of schools. I predict right now, it's not happening today, but I think in a very short period of time, we're going to see secondary and high schools close in this region. I think it's an eventuality that I don't see us avoiding. So how do we prepare for that? There's an impact, obviously economically, an impact on our employees who have children, an impact on our clients and customers and members. So we're taking steps today, and I'm proud to say we are a very child-friendly environment. As I told our staff today at a meeting, if you want to work remotely during these times, we have that opportunity. You'll do that. If you want to bring your kids to work, that's fine. Bring your kids to work. We will make it friendly and make it a place where kids want to come. We're here to support those people that work very hard for us. And I guess the most important thing we can do right now, in times of uncertainty and times of stress, make decisions that alleviate that stress. Try and take those pressures off people, which we're trying to do, and make sure we provide a healthy, clean environment and help them feel safe.
And you mentioned the decision making of some of our elected leaders, and you put out a tweet this morning basically saying, hey, let's put aside the weaponization of this incident, coronavirus, for political purposes.
I was in elected office for 10 years, and certainly love that opportunity and appreciate it. But I'm not a partisan, and I will tell you, this is no time to criticize the president, the governor, the county executive, the mayor. I don't care what party you're from. Leaders are in positions, they have to make decisions, and some make decisions faster than others. I'm proud of our governor, who has been out front on this, but I've worked alongside him. I've seen him in crises before, in floods, in hurricanes, and how he has reacted. He's been superb. But this is not a time to have people air their own personal political agendas and fill the airwaves, fill social media with criticism. I go back to 9/11. When tragedy hits this country, the best thing we can do is pull together as a team and help people get through it. Those that criticize, those that engage in name calling for partisan reasons, I don't care what party you're from, you are adding to the problem, not the solution. You elected our leaders to make decisions. Those in executive positions have to make those decisions. So it is about the president, it is about governors, county executives, mayors. We need to support them. And not every decision you may love, but the worst thing we can do at these times is have no decisions. Make a decision, make something, a decision that makes things better. And let's put aside partisan politics. We're in an election year right now. We have really a pandemic in this country that is nobody's fault. And we are responding as fast as we can, maybe some faster than others. But the key issue here is unity. The key issue is teamwork. It is not panicking, and we're going to get through this just fine. China is coming out of it now. The whole issue of slowing this spread is by making decisions to stop these large-scale events, stop these large gatherings, meetings. You reduce the likelihood of people being infected, and you slow down the spread of the coronavirus. By doing that, we're going to help not to overload our health systems. I listened to the leader of one of our health systems this week at a dinner. They are concerned. They are almost at capacity now in the end of flu season. If something were to hit and spread quickly, it's going to tax our systems terribly. We don't want to lose lives. We don't want to end up having people be severely impaired with these illnesses. So just smart, thoughtful decisions. And again, I don't care if you're a Democrat, Republican, Independent, pull together as a team. It's about this country. It's about our region. Pull together as a team. We're going to get out of this. Support your leaders, offer suggestions, but leave the partisan bickering back and forth and grandstanding to the side, please.
And again, for those coronavirus resources for business, go to our website, greaterrochesterchamber.com.